Okay, before anyone joins, if they do join during this explanation, don't worry. But before anybody, yeah, you may notice my icon has changed. Well, I made a spooky spider picture and I loved it, and now it's in my profile picture. Is it horrifying? Bryson?
I can't see it.
Bryson, turn your singing camera off. And for one, okay, click on, if it isn't already up, spider picture.
I can't. I don't.
I send you my spooky spider picture.
Where's the spooky spider? I don't see no spooky spider.
It's my profile picture.
I still don't see spooky spider.
Spooky spider. Spooky, scary spider, since spiders down my spine. Spider, spider, spider.
Spider's down my spider.
Spider, 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 so spider, spider, spider. Spider, 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 spider. Spider, spider, spider. So spider, 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 so spider, spider, spider. So
All right, be quiet. Are you prepared?
yeah, but Bird's not here.
Okay, once Bird gets in here, then she will prepare, and then we will begin.
Bird! Bird! It's in the spooky spider.
Ah.
I forgot its fangs, so it just has little nubblies, and it's adorable.
It's terrifying.
It's adorable. I was gonna make it into a pain, but that pain just kind of got scrapped. Bird!
Buenos noches.
Did you say buenos
What do you want?
Buenos
Noches. Noches.
What?
What do you want?
Buenos noticias.
Are
It
we
is
gonna
not
play?
noticias.
I know, but buenos noticias. What is your buenos noticias? Is it that you're here with us?
I have a puppy. No. I was watching Infinity War.
That's too bad now, ain't it? You gotta watch D&D now in your head. You gotta go insane.
Watch D&D now. Look at the puppy.
Puppy!
That's my Buenos Noticias.
It's a little chihuahua.
His name? Nope. It's a red and blue healer mix.
Oh, it's so cute.
You're wrong.
It's so cute.
His name is. He's a little shit.
It's so cute.
All right.
So I'm playing D&D tonight. All right. That changes things. All right.
What do you mean? You said you were gonna play tonight, weren't you? Or was that just
I guess.
the cat not tell you anything?
No, Kat was the one that said that she was going to play, and then I didn't say anything because I didn't know if I was going to actually be busy or not.
Wow.
Spooky,
So I
scary,
was just
spider,
sitting there,
spider,
like, watching
spider. Spider, 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 spider.
Spider.
All right, we ready to go?
Where the fuck do you think spider? Well, if I can actually get my dice.
I am now a spider.
Like, I wasn't really prepared.
I'm a spider now.
I'm Scooter.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
See, I'm a spooky, like, tarantula-like thing. I don't know what I drew, but I drew it.
A
I
spooker.
also have to pee, so you guys can wait for that.
Hey, Bryson, you want to do a recap on the last 3 episodes?
Sure.
Please do.
Go!
So, last we left off, the party of adventurers had taken up a quest to protect a caravan from bandits. Discovering one of the bandits and allying with them, they continued their journey, but not as fast as they expected, when they were stopped by 3 other bandits, who they proceeded to defeat in
Murder. We murdered them.
yes, who they proceeded to defeat in hand-to-hand combat. Well, close enough.
I murdered them.
And then they started a forest fire. and ended up having to escape on one of the bandit horses and
Wait. Let me clarify. We didn't start the forest fire. The stupid tiefling started the forest fire.
Yeah.
It was technically Gramps.
It's the tiefling's fault. We blame the tiefling.
Yes. But they managed to narrowly escape the fire and have entered the city of glass, Arathon. The wondrous city of glass.
Woo! Where we wait for the character that we just met to stop using the restroom in the forest that's burning down because it's not helping.
We're just gonna wait.
London is falling down, falling down, falling down.
You have less than a minute.
Fuck off.
Are you on the toilet right now?
No. I'm actually just got done. I just got upstairs.
Just in time, too.
And I'm like, changing into comfortable clothing.
Are we ready to go yet?
Sure, go ahead. I'll change clothes while you guys are getting started.
Hurry!
Just go. I'm freaking done already, man.
Go faster. Anyway, so you now have entered the city of glass, a wondrous, luxurious city. Last you found yourselves traveling on a path down to the city of glass. You had seen farmers and property owners and things like that off in the fields. And now you have entered the luxurious city. The city is very big, yes. So
we didn't even ask that question. Okay.
Yeah, it's very large, very, very large. It kind of stretches off to each side, like almost as far as the eye can see. And you can see buildings stretching off into the distance. So this city is pretty expansive.
Well.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So,
did I manage to stop my horse and buggy or whatever I'm driving?
yes. How about that? We'll just say yes, because I don't know what you wanted me to do.
I just wanted to stop the horse before, I slam into something that is glass.
Okay.
And have to pay a bunch of freaking money.
It's not literally all made of glass. So
did you see?
I don't know. You said
a lot of
city
windows.
up. Therefore, I thought everything in the city was legit glass. That would be amazing.
So by city of glass, it's kind of like a layman's terms for a literal skyscraper.
That would have been a lot of money if we went into it.
Like a modern skyscraper, if you understand what I'm trying to get at here.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So there's kind of like a roadblock up ahead where they've got like kind of a post, like an office, like a tiny little cubicle setup where a guard sits outside.
Yep.
And there's kind of like I want to say like a stone wall, not even a stone wall, just kind of like a 2 foot, not even a 2 foot, like a 1.5 foot tall little stack of bricks that are just kind of set up to block the path. And so have you continued, Bird?
Yeah, why not? I'll jump off of my seat and go look around.
So you stopped the wagon, you got off?
Yeah.
Okay. So the tiefling comes up behind you, and
where's my hammer?
still in the wagon.
I want to go grab it.
Okay. Grab. I guess so. Grab the hammer then.
Yeah.
Boom. Hammer grabbed. Level up. No.
Can I just I don't know, place it on my back like the anime people do?
Yes. So you holster it. Right. Just ching. But so the tiefling kind of goes up to the guard at the cubicle and he kind of motions toward him. And he yells up, "We're traveling merchants from the neighboring city of Feltria." And he kind of looks at the wagon in front that's completely destroyed. And he's just like confused. And he's like, "Are you sure?" And the tiefling gets angry. He's like, "Yes, open the gate." And the guard kind of says, "I'd like to see some credentials, please." And the tiefling just kind of like super irritated marches his way back to the front wagon, scrummaging around through all this stuff. And he manages to push all the stuff out of the way, and he kind of lifts one of the boards up out of the thing. And there's a tiny compartment underneath the wagon where there's a tiny little metal box. And he takes this little metal lockbox, and he fidgets with it for a couple minutes, and then he finally cracks it open, and he pulls out a couple pieces of paper and a little golden, not even a golden, just kind of like a brass little plate. Not even a plate. It's like a little square piece of brass with a symbol carved into it. And he kind of just holds up all these things. And the guard kind of yells down. He's like, "Can I see them, please?"
Palm's just like in her head, like her hands in her paw, and her like on her beak, just like, oh my goodness, this is happening.
So the tiefling kind of like he gets like a piece of string from his pocket, like wraps up the papers and wraps it up with a piece of metal. He just frisbees it up. Hold on, let me just. Okay. So he frisbees it up and it kind of smacks the guy in the forehead, and he's like, "You fucking Guy's angry, to say the least.
Both of them are.
He looks at the credentials and he says, "Oh, sorry for the hassle. There have been a lot of imposters lately." And he just drops them off the side of this little thing. It's kind of like a watchtower, like a wooden, like, you know those lifeguard stands? It's kind of like that, except it's like 5 or 6 feet off the ground. And he's just kind of up there, staring down on all the mortals. "I see no god up here other than me." Anyway, so he just kind of drops them and they hit the dirt and they get completely dirty. The tiefling calmly walks over, grabs them, and just kind of puts them back in the lockbox. Like one of the veins on his forehead is just pulsing as he's walking back to the wagon.
Palm's just like looking at like Grail. It's just like, "Do you see this? You see what's happening here? Don't do this, okay? Don't be dumb."
Grail just kind of looks at you. He's like, "What? I wasn't paying attention."
As per usual.
The tiefling kind of puts the lockbox back and tries to cover it up with some stuff again. And then the guard kind of he grabs an amulet that's around his neck. It's like a green, like a jade necklace, and he kind of holds the amulet and he holds it up to his mouth and he kind of whispers into it, and then the stone kind of like slides into the ground.
Ooh, cool.
And as you what? All right. So as you pass this kind of stone wall, you see behind it, like snipers in the buildings. You see like 3 or 4 spellcasters that are sitting in the like there's a building right out front of the city gate that is just like got 3 windows. It's kind of like a tower. And on each floor, there's one on the top, the middle, and the bottom. And there's 3 people just kind of looking at you with their beady little eyes. With like, they got their spell books open and got a staff readied up. One of them's a druid. So he's just like covered in leaves and dirt for some reason.
Just smiling as we pass.
Yeah, and somehow he got on the top floor. So there's just a guy covered in dirt, like sitting in the window, just staring at you. Looked like a hobo managed to climb the tower and sneak into the top floor. So they just kind of watch you pass as you went through the gate and not around it. So as you kind of enter the city, it's a pretty bustling city. It's got people walking around everywhere, huge crowds of people just walking in the streets. They just kind of like ignore the wagons. They just walk right in front of them, expecting the wagons to stop.
Stop, wait, continue, stupid pedestrians. This is Davenport all of a sudden.
Honestly. So, as you keep walking in, you hear lots of people kind of singing and dancing. And there's like a parade going on. There's a couple...
Wait, pause the game. Bird, I swear,
if I what?
You do this again, I swear.
What'd I do?
What? What?
If you start flirting with another NPC that's really important to the game, I swear.
You never know. No, I'm just kidding.
Bird, I swear.
It's too early in the game.
Yes. So, you see people like chilling out. You see a couple entertainers on street corners kind of flaring up with bright magical colors and
large bird eyes.
Yes. So as the wagons pass, the tiefling isn't even really paying attention to it. He is now driving the wagon in front. So, Bird, you're still riding in the wagon in front?
Yeah, sure. I'll hang with the old man.
Okay. So,
But okay.
I don't think he likes me, but I'll hang with him.
Grail is just like trying to guide the second wagon. He's actually doing a pretty okay job.
And where am I in this situation?
You're just sitting behind him, like staring at him very concernedly.
Could I help him?
Yes.
Okay,
I wish to help.
Why can't
Go ahead
we
and actually roll a survival check.
Why
real quick.
can't we be friends?
Oh, what?
Can't we...
Roll a survival check. First roll of the game.
Watch me natural one this, because Lupin still lingers. Oh boy, you won't believe the number I got.
Was it?
It's a 10. It's a 1 and a 0.
Close enough. So, you two managed to pull the reins together and kind of guide the wagon together. And you hear... Go ahead and roll both of you roll a perception check real quick.
I need
Bird, don't you sigh at me. I heard that.
What side? I didn't hear nothing.
Rolling a Dungeons and Dragons game.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see my dice.
What's it?
Perception.
Perception.
I want my good dice. The one that doesn't fail me. It failed me.
19.
I got
19.
and an 8.
Total?
Yeah. I rolled a 3.
That. Okay, so Grail kind of looks over to you and he says, what is this festival what is this tournament people keep talking about? Bird, you hear people talking about how there's a fighting tournament that's going on. Right.
Fight. Yes.
And that the sign up, the brackets are slowly filling up.
I'm gonna go sign up.
And you hear whispers of a champion that has not been beaten in 2 years.
Let's go.
He has been untouchable for 2 years. No one has ever been able to grapple him before, like physically grapple.
Fight him.
Obviously, been able to hit him with spells, but they have never been able to physically hit him in all his reign as champion.
With my +2 strength, I will defeat him. Let's go.
My +2 strength. My strong. I am the strong.
You guys do know how good my rolls are, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do pretty well.
Yeah, hopefully. So the Grail kind of explains some of this to you, Kat.
Okay.
So, Bird, what do you want to do?
I want to go sign up so I can fight people.
We should probably inform the tiefling before you take off with one of his wagons.
Hey, sir. Hey, old man, can I borrow one of your horses so I can go sign up?
He kind of he puts his hand to his forehead and he says, "Girl, I told you not to call me old man again."
I forgot what your name was. I'm so sorry.
My name.
I will have to constantly be reminded.
My name is Enoch. If you have to just call me E, I am fine with that. Just do not call me old man, or I'm going to vaporize you.
Wait, can I call you Egg? That might be a little bit easier to remember.
Just whatever. Do not call me old again. I will hit you.
Call him Eggnog.
Did I call you middle-aged man?
Fine.
Close enough. All right.
He looks. He's kind of aggravated. He's like, "What did you want?"
I want to go sign up for the fighting event so I can win.
His eyes kind of widen. He's like, "Wait, that's today?"
Yeah. You didn't know? That's what everyone's talking about.
He immediately looks around. He's like, "Oh shit!" And he he yells to the people in the back. He's like, "Let's get a move on!" And he whips the reins to go faster. All the people are diving out of the way not to get hit by this wagon.
Just me and Grail quietly in the background, slowly, just okay, sorry about that. Sorry.
The halfling that is on the other wagon jumps onto your wagon as the Dragonborn drives by. He takes hold of the reins and he says, "Sorry about this. Boss's orders." And he whips the reins and you guys almost fall off the wagon.
Where's my undo button?
What?
Where's my undo button?
What? I don't think that exists in D&D. If it did, I'd probably give it to you.
Just undo until or before I die. Just undo.
I lived a great life before I died.
Anyway, they're all just kind of racing to the center of town, and they kind of approach this big it's kind of a wide building. It's not really tall like the others. It's kind of like a warehouse, and they kind of wheel themselves in there, and another tiefling kind of walks up and says, "Oh, you're back again." And the other tiefling kind of glares at him. He's like, "Oh, hi." And then they
Rude.
immediately smile at each other and they just start hugging each other like, it's good to see you. It's good to see you.
I feel offended.
And they're like, and then the tiefling that is riding with you, Enoch, Egg, for short.
Yes.
Egg kind of looks at the other tiefling and is like, did you hear that the tournament's today? He's like, yeah, I thought you knew that. He's like, no, I didn't even realize. Egg just kind of like looks disappointed. You didn't try and warn me? I thought you knew. Well, Egg kind of looks at the other tiefling and says, well, I'm going to go sign up. Because if I get to kick the shit out of people and not get in trouble for it, I'm going to take that chance.
Hey, that'd be nice.
The other tiefling kind of smiles. This other tiefling is like twice the size of Egg. And he's like, all right, you have fun with that. I'll get to unloading this stock. You go ahead and have fun.
I just now realized if I join this fight, I might take like health damage, and I'm on 1 health.
Cough, cough, wink, cough, wink, 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 cough, cough, wink, wink, cough.
Okay,
Cough.
turn around to Cat's character. Where's Cat's character at?
Man, palm.
I had to roll some.
Can someone be so kind as to heal me before I go and fight people?
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
Enoch just kind of runs over, just slaps you across the face with cure wounds.
And I'm just like, they're just like touching her with another cure wounds that's duplicated. Just, hello?
You're doing it too?
Yeah, let's go.
Jesus.
Me and Egg, best friends forever. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I really like tieflings, though. They're cool. Anyway, let's see here. My 2d8, because I have a duplicate spell.
So you're actually, Jesus. She got healed to full, obviously, because that's still like
14.
Yeah.
14.
You must be full. What's your max health, Bird?
I think 14.
Okay, boom, max health. So, Egg kind of starts to race out of the warehouse after he kind of motions to the other the halfling and the dragonborn, and he kind of motions him inside, and he just kind of waves his hand in a circle above his head, and he's like, you take care of this, I'm done.
What?
And he just kind of starts to bolt out the warehouse doors, and he just starts to bolt to the center of town where there's a giant kind of
Follow.
Yeah, you guys are following, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Grail's following Palm like a puppy, because that's what he's always done.
He only knows me. I am his family.
Yes. I am your fucking master. You're my slave.
Yeah.
I mean, literally all he's done is almost die. A little bit of almost dying. Some more almost dying. Shoot a gun. Almost die.
So, as you follow Egg, you look and you see this kind of massive dome in the center of this city. It's like at least 200 feet tall and at least like 400, 500 feet wide. Not even, like, this is a massive stadium. I'm not even going to bother calculating how big it is. At least 1,000 feet tall and 1,000 feet wide. This thing is massive. And it's got like...
So that thing in Greece.
Basically, but it's a giant glass dome.
That's why it's called the glass.
Dog Dimmadome.
Big dag Dimmadome.
Come down to Dog Dimmadome.
Legend says that Dimmadome's hat can reach all the way to the top of the dome.
The hell is happening?
I'm surprised that you actually got that. Oh my god.
I've seen memes and I've seen the show. Have you seen the episode where the kid wishes to get his dad back? Dimmadome comes in, and then the magic wears off, and Dimmadome leaves.
Yes.
I love that episode. Anyway, so you see this massive dome, and there's just kind of like spotlights kind of moving back and forth on the top of the dome, just like shining down into it. So you guys are following, right?
Yes.
Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Very odd parents.
Yeah, I know what
all
it is.
your uncultured swines.
So you start sprinting behind Egg, and like after about a minute of running down this street, barging through people, just following in the path of destruction Egg is leaving behind, you kind of reach the entry to the dome. It's kind of like a big 100-foot tall, about 50-foot wide, big double doors with kind of like a ticket booth at the front. And a big orc kind of stops you, and he points over to the Ticketmaster, and the Ticketmaster kind of looks at you and says, "So you're here to register for the fight?"
Yes.
The tiefling excitedly, like almost hopping up and down, says, "Yes, I fought last year. I'm fighting this year."
Are you gonna win this year, Egg?
He kind of looks kind of a little disappointed. He's like, "I didn't win last year, but I got close."
Aw, Egg, it's okay. You'll win. You'll definitely win this year. You're one of the strongest people I know.
He kind of like, he looks like...
I said no flirting.
Shut up! I'm trying to get on the old man's good side. That way he doesn't murder me later.
So,
Cat,
are you fighting?
What?
Cat, are you fighting?
I guess.
All right. Grail says yeah too. Why not?
Paul wasn't planning on fighting, but she'll do it because everyone else is doing it, and she assumes that this is what you're supposed to do right now.
I mean, you don't have to fight if you don't want to.
Palm's fighting. She's going to stalkery everyone.
Grail kind of, he says, "Sure, I'll fight."
Telepathically.
He unholsters his like big fucking revolver. He's like, "Can I use this thing?" He says, and the Ticketmaster says, "Any weapons are allowed."
Okay, I believe you.
God damn it. Says, "Any weapons are allowed. Anything goes in the ring. Once the match starts, there are no rules."
Oh my goodness, I almost went into a Lupin voice. Sorry, 1 second.
Great. So
Lupin still lingers. The spider's just trying to scare her off, but it's failing.
the Ticketmaster kind of walks up to you, and he's holding like a small black notebook, and he walks over to Egg, and he asks his name. Says, state your name, class, and subclass.
Hey, his name is Egg, by the way.
He kind of glares at you. He's like, so he looks back to the Ticketmaster, and he says, "My name is Enoch. I am a divine sorcerer."
Can someone say my name so I can say it?
I don't think I ever asked for your name.
I did tell you my name when we were telepathy.
Oh yeah, this is Paul.
The guy, Enoch, says, "Level 1 sorcerer," by the way. And the Ticketmaster kind of looks him up down and says, "Yeah, I can assume so." And Enoch's like, "What the fuck did you say? Fuck?
Oof.
Fuck you say? I'll kill you.
Save their fighting for spring.
I'll kill you." But the Ticketmaster kind of walks over to you now, Bird, and he says, "State your name, class, subclass," and he kind of glares at Enoch. He's like, "And level."
I am a half-elf rogue. Level 1.
He says, "Thank you." And he walks over to Grail and says, "State your name, class, subclass, and your level." Grail kind of looks confused. He's like, my name, he telepathically does this. He says, my name is Grail. I am a level 2 warlock. But an old one warlock. The guy, the Ticketmaster looks at him. He's like, "Oh, we haven't had one of you in a while." And he walks over to Palm. He says, "State your name, class, subclass, and level."
All right, I'm gonna whip out the journal and be like, and then I'm gonna write down in it, my name is Palm. I am a level 2 bard, and I'm a bard. What special about it is there?
What?
I'm a bard. I'm a level 2 bard, and my name is Palm. What do you need? What else do you need?
So he kind of reads the paper. He takes a while reading it. He kind of looks at it. He's like, huh. This is like a halfling, by the way. This is like a small dude.
Oh, hey, someone my size.
Yeah. Like a little smaller than you, to be honest. And he's just kind of looking. He's like, huh. He reads it. He's like, all right, that works. And he writes it down. He says, well, if that's all, you're free to go then. Go on in. Get prepared. You're going to need it.
Do we get spell slots back?
Just go on in.
All right. Let's go. Come on.
So,
come on. Let's go. Come on.
all right. So as the halfling says, you're good to go, the tiefling immediately bolts into the stadium. And there's kind of like a locker room that you go into. And it's got like a couple doctors there in like white robes and like some researchers and a couple scientists in the background, a few alchemists and a couple clerics. They're all just like in this back room. It's like kind of like a medical center. And they kind of motion the tiefling back, and he kind of lays down on this like examining table. And they kind of, all of them start to do their work on him. They get ointments and they kind of rub it all over his skin, and the cleric is like chanting. The doctors are kind of like rubbing his legs up and down, looking for injuries. And they kind of just like completely, they fully examine him. And then when they're done, one of the alchemists hands him a potion and he just downs it. And he walks over to you guys again. He's like, see? Easy. You're going to need it. Trust me. I'm going to wipe the floor with you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Egg, that's not very nice. Last time I knew we were friends.
Sure.
That is not nice. Okay, I at least stopped calling you old man.
He kind of just, there's like a bench off in the corner, and he just kind of sits down on that bench. And Grail kind of looks at the operating table and he's like, this is pretty sketchy. I'm not one to refuse free drinks though, so.
Oh my goodness, he really is stupid.
So he lays down on the table. They're like baffled by him. They don't really understand Kenkus. They haven't really seen that many. So they're just kind of like trying to examine him. They kind of like crank his arm backwards because they don't understand.
Lifting up his feathers and everything.
Yeah, they don't know like what to do. They're like, what the fuck are we doing? The cleric basically is just still chanting like normal. The scientists and the doctors are like kind of confused. They're like, anatomy. The alchemist is brewing up a potion, and yeah.
Stupid idiots.
Stupid.
So mean.
Hey, I take offense to this because I'm a Kenku too.
I take offense to this.
You should.
If they didn't take anatomy in college, I swear I'll college.
Funny.
Whoop your ass.
So
I'll take the Bard College with me.
So Grail's just kind of laying there, and after like about a minute of them baffled by his condition, and the cleric is done chanting, he gets up, and the alchemist kind of hands him like a fluorescent blue potion. He drinks it, and he's like, ugh. And then he drinks the rest of it. And then one of the doctors kind of motions for the next person.
You want to go next, Bird?
Sure.
So you kind of lay down on the examining table, and they know your anatomy easily. One of the more common races. They immediately kind of patch you up. They find your injuries. They apply ointment. The cleric is chanting, sealing up your wounds. The doctors are making sure that you're not like brain dead. They kind of check your pupils, your blood pressure. They check all that kind of stuff. And as you sit up after they've fully examined you, and the cleric has fully made sure that you're like clear of any curses or hexes and fully healed, the alchemist kind of hands you a glowy red potion.
Ooh,
Strawberry. Drinks it.
strawberry.
You never know. It could be cherry.
They kind of
tastes better.
the alchemist is like, drink it. You're going to need it.
What does it do?
And the alchemist kind of he looks and he says, it restores the magical essence inside the body.
Will this kill me?
He says, no, it obviously will not kill you.
Is it poisoned?
No, it is not poisoned.
Are you sure? Is this why
Just
that
drink
one
the
guy
big
wins
potion.
every single year because he poisoned everyone else?
If you don't want to drink it, fine.
Nope, I'll drink it.
You drink it, and he's like, all right, that's good. He motions for the next person.
All right, time to come forwards. Another Kenku. Sorry you have to deal with our kind.
Our kind? Racist. So you kind of lay down on the examining table, and they've kind of gotten the hang of it better, and they kind of pat you down more quickly. The cleric is removing all hexes and curses, removing all kind of madness effects, anything that would affect you in battle.
Do you need to speak during battle?
What?
Imagine her using the freaking mind control thingy.
No. So
Oh no, Pikachu!
he clears up any like effects that may affect you. Any mind control, any hexes, curses,
Am I healed?
Yes.
Heck yeah, I was at 7 health. Woo!
Healed, and all your spells are restored.
Woo!
Because the potion restored all your spell slots, the doctors, scientists, and the cleric were all the ones that were making sure your health was full.
Woo!
So everyone's health and spell slots are restored to max.
Oh,
I'm healthy again. I'm not at 7 of 21 HP. Woo!
7 of 21, yay!
7 of 21, kids.
oh my god.
So
You can make a joke, man.
you hear an announcer come on with a big booming voice. And it's basically, you see kind of from the doorways that go out into the arena, a guy that kind of looks like the Pope. He's just like standing there in this big white robe with a big staff, and he's using thaumaturgy to boost his voice. And he yells, "Are you ready for the show?" And everybody's just cheering and basically just exploding the crowd. It's insane how many people are there ready to watch this fight.
What?
Are you ready for us to die?
Yeah!
Yay! Oh.
He's kind of talking, he's kind of hyping the crowd up, and the tiefling, or egg, kind of looks and he's like, "So, are you guys ready for this?"
No.
Are you ready to rumble?
And the announcer says, "This year we'll be doing something a bit different than all the other years."
Immediately,
The crowd kind of silences. They kind of quiet down. They're like, "Ooh," and they're like in awe. And the announcer says, "We will be doing a monster brawl." And
oh, damn it. I'm not good
and
at
he
those.
points his staff to the other side of the arena, and a big metal gate kind of flies up, and a big, like, what's that thing called with the human face and the lion body?
What?
What is it called?
Human face, lion body, scorpion tail.
Vlog killed one of these in the Unexpectables. What is it called?
You figure that out while I hype this up. So he says they will be fighting the monsters in groups of 2.
No, please give me the strong dude.
And
Bryson, I'm begging you, please give me the strong guy.
It gives you the a sucky. Oh my god.
So he says, the announcer says, they will individually fight the champion for the title of champion. And the crowd just kind of explodes. They're like, "Oh my god, there's a fucking monster in the arena."
Oh, I got it. Bryson.
What? Manticore, that's what it was. It doesn't matter now. I mean, so
it's a flipping manticore. That's terrifying.
The tiefling's kind of like,
right.
The tiefling is just like surprised Pikachu face. He's like, "What? Excuse me?"
Pikachu, I choose you.
Wait, we're not fighting a manticore, right?
And the tiefling looks around. He's like, "So who's gonna partner with me?"
Raise hand.
You're raising hand?
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right, come here." Grail just kind of like, with a blank face, just kind of stares at Bird.
I saw him slowly.
How dare you?
I saw him just like stand for a moment and then slowly turn his head and stare at her, just like with a blank stare. He hasn't blinked in 5 minutes. Sort of stare.
So.
Okay, I'm not that bad. Watch me.
We'll win this. So the announcer says, "Now for the main event," and he kind of waves. He motions for the manticore to be put down, and he motions them to bring out the real monster. And a couple. Hold on, my phone went off.
Daniel, I have in Pokemon. What should I nickname it?
What? What are you saying?
I'm talking to Daniel. Ignore me. Continue.
Ignore me. He motions for the next creature to be brought out, and it doesn't sound fun, to be honest. He motions it, and all you hear is like a hissing sound from the opposite side of the arena. And a massive snake on a chain, like they've kind of got it like secured. Like they have it in like a vice.
I don't trust this.
They have it like braced, like individual, like multiple braces down its body to keep it held straight so it can't wiggle or anything. They just kind of drag it out like a nugget. They drag it out and they kind of walk back in to the. They ready to pull the chains to unleash the vices. And they say, "Bring out our first challengers."
I'm gonna pet it.
Who's going out first?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess let's go. Me and Egg. Oh no, we're gonna die.
We're gonna die.
I'm a bard.
So
Grail better be able to fight. Like, come on.
Oh, Grail can fight. Grail can fight with that gun. Just,
Grail can fight? Yeah, okay.
I mean, expect him to take levels of exhaustion because of the gun, but he can fight.
He can
So
just drink a lot of water afterwards.
you get up, you stand up, and Enoch or Egg kind of stands up, and he's like hesitating. He's like, "Oh, this is pretty sketchy, but you know what? Fuck it, we'll do it."
Fuck it.
Yep. And he walks out behind you, and the crowd just goes wild as they see you walk out. They're just exploding, and the announcer kind of steps. He gets behind the gate, and you keep hearing the booming voice from like the center of the arena, and it says, "Get ready to fight!" And then
Oh no.
all you hear is 3, 2, 1, and then all you hear is the clacking of chains. You hear what the hell?
Sorry, that was my mom's phone because she walked in. Continue.
All you hear is a ching, and then all the vices had like a chain going down them, and you pull them off, and each vice just kind of unlocks, and the snake immediately kind of rolls around to get all the vices off, and it just kind of slithers up and puts its head up in a defensive position.
Oh no. How big is it, by the way, like lengthwise?
Its head is bigger than both of you two combined.
So it's like 50 feet long.
It's a massive snake, yes. Massive snake. Big boy snake.
Can I just yell from the sidelines? Pet it!
The biggest boy.
We're gonna die. It's just we're just gonna die.
We're just gonna die. So
You'll do fine.
the tiefling, he's like, or Egg, he kind of looks at you and he's like, all right, so what's our plan here?
I will try and vicious mockery it the best I can, and if it gets close to me, I'll thunder wave it, but that's literally all the defense I have.
He says, all right, so how many attack spells do you know?
I know vicious mockery and thunder wave, and then I can heal you if you need it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right. This is going to be more difficult than I thought.
Yeah, I'm a bard. What did you expect?
He takes his ring off and he hands it to you.
What is it?
It's a magical ring.
Yeah, duh.
And he looks at you and he says, this ring stores magic. It'll help you restore your magic as you cast. I'm going to lure him this way, and you just unleash as many thunder waves as you possibly can on him at once. You just keep hammering him with thunder waves and keep him at a distance.
All right, I'll do my best. It's only a range of like 10 feet, though, so I have to get reasonably close.
That's the point. Let him get close, and then use that thunder wave. I've seen what you can do with your spells. Just make sure that you can get him away from you so he doesn't bite you. Because it's going to be bad if he gets a grip on you.
Yeah.
The snake is he's like unraveled now, and he's starting to like slowly inch his way toward you, and he says, and the tiefling looks and he says, all right, now the battle is beginning, so we need to like get going. So he says, to activate the ring, just kind of like concentrate and stuff. And the tiefling, he kind of like dashes off like about 10, 15 feet like away from you.
All right.
He's not dashing toward the snake. He's dashing. He's making like a sideline away from you, like sideways. So he kind of. What?
I'm just listening. Sorry.
Okay. So the tiefling, casts minor illusion to try and distract the snake. The snake immediately falls for the bait and smashes his head into the ground.
Stupid idiot. While the snake is like down, can I run forward and cast double thunder wave?
All right. So as you run for it, Enoch hits it with a chromatic orb. Where the fuck are my dice? Okay. That's pretty good damage, not gonna lie. So the snake is kind of stunned. It got hit with fire damage. Snake is kind of stunned for a slight bit. So you're running up and thunder waving it?
Yeah, double thunder wave.
Let's just say you can get in range. So, I mean, that'd be like, what, the 30? 45? Because it's a 15-foot cone or 15-foot cube. You'd only have to be.
Yeah, yeah, it's a 15-foot cube.
Easily. Boom.
All right.
So.
Rolling my. Okay, so I think. Let me check, but I think it's a Constitution save.
Yeah, I know it's a Constitution save.
Let me check.
Okay, a 6 and a 3.
That's gonna fail either way, but let me check. This is for future reference.
It is a Constitution save.
Yeah, con save. And then 2d8 per, so that's 48.
And they're knocked 10 feet back, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna say 5 feet for each because it's such a big snake.
Yeah.
That
Right.
It just kind of like it just kind of flies up in the air about 2 or 3 feet and just kind of gets launched 10 feet.
That's 16 damage.
16 damage?
You cut out there. What did you say?
16 damage.
Yep.
So the snake is kind of like, he's like glancing around at both of you and he's like super defensive now.
Run.
And as Egg goes to cast a ray of frost on it, the snake's scales kind of flip. Like the scales that were down against its back kind of flip up. They kind of flipper. They flick up going the opposite way, and they flick down going this way they were supposed to go. And they do that about 2 or 3 times, very rapidly, and then he starts to change color and starts to blend in with this environment.
Oh no.
And as the ray of frost hits it, kind of ice flakes kind of form on it. Isn't that a D10, right? That's 10. That's a big oof.
I thought it was only a D6, but I may be wrong.
Nah, ray of frost is a cantrip. It's D10. Pretty sure. D10 reduces your speed by 10 feet. Anyway, so the snake, as it gets hit with that, it kind of like curls up and it just kind of turns invisible.
Can we still see the frost on it?
As it slithers away, it cracks the frost off and the frost kind of falls off and it blends in with the background. You can make a perception check to try and find it, or investigation check.
All right, let's see here.
But no, let's go perception. Just roll the damn dice.
I was gonna say it makes a difference for me. All right, that's a 18 because 13 plus 5.
18 total. Yeah. Okay. So you can kind of see like distortion lines, and like as it moves. Enoch does not see it, however. And as you see it, it seems a bit too late because it's very close to Enoch.
Can I like scream out?
As you scream out, the snake lunges and it bites Enoch.
Oof. Oh no, I've been impaled.
Oh no, I've been impaled.
Oh no, I've been impaled.
It's just like, there's a snake behind you. Okay, I believe you. Dives out of the way. So the snake bites, and you yell at just the right time. He kind of tries to dodge out of the way, and the snake kind of nicks him on the arm with his it bites down and chomps his arm. It flails him around for about a second and then lets go. He is very hurt.
Yeah, I had assumed so.
And while the snake is close enough, Enoch just sprints toward it and just punches it.
Just Naruto run.
Basically, he just sprints toward it as fast as possible. Does a jump. It only doesn't. It's not like a super jump. He literally jumped 2 inches off the ground. He just does a dramatic jump and punches down on it.
I just imagine him doing the Naruto run, jump 5 feet into the air, does a volleyball pose, and just slams down to the snake's head.
Oof. Oof.
Daniel just said just a squeaky toy noise.
So as he hits the snake kind of screeches out in pain, and it starts to slither away and tries to flee.
I'm gonna go for it while it's doing that.
What are you gonna hit it with?
Another double thunder wave.
Jesus. So as you
It's my best spell.
Jesus. So as you get close to it and start to run at it, it kind of whips around, tries to hit you with its tail.
Okay. I roll damage for future nothing to deal with. And
what is your AC?
It's a nice and low 14.
12. Not enough to hit you.
Oh, just like that anime dodge outside as I clap. Just thunder wave.
He swings his tail and it just kind of slides right in front of you and narrowly misses you. And you keep sprinting at it and the dust kind of kicks up and the snake just goes flying.
Wait, did I hit it?
Yes.
It
wouldn't have mattered if you hit it or not because it has 2 health left.
Oh yeah, I got 2 7s and 8 and a 1.
Of course, you roll good on the time and you don't need to.
Mm-hmm.
As you clap, this snake just kind of lifts off the ground and just smashes into the top of the dome. Not even the top, 20 feet high on the dome wall. Just kind of smashes into it and then just falls to the ground. And everyone is on the outside of the dome, by the way. So there's a coliseum on the outside where they can watch. And the thing is being broadcast magically to other places in the city. So people are seeing it. So the snake is dead.
Oops.
200 XP.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so close to leveling up. 100. 100 more.
Just tries to steal the kill from the next contender.
I'm not that mean.
Yeah, you are.
She lies.
She lies.
That's power hungry over there.
So, the announcer comes back on. He says, "Wasn't that a good match?" And everyone just begins to just go wild.
Can I go over to Egg and just make sure he's okay? Just be like, is that wound okay? It's not too bad, right? Oh no.
His arm is in complete shreds. And he's just giving you a thumbs up with his battered and broken arm.
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna poke him and double kill wound because oof.
You're gonna what?
Double cure wounds because I want to make sure he's okay. Tell the tale. Clerics.
Fine.
So you're gonna hit him with a double cure wounds.
Yeah, I want to make sure he makes it to the clerics, please.
All right, hit him with the double cure wounds.
That's 11.
So that's 11 total.
Yeah. See, okay.
What a shitty cleric.
I'm sorry, I'm a bard.
What a shitty cleric. Huh? Funny, sorry. So his arm kind of like you hear like a sloshing of his blood, and it just kind of like starts putting itself back together, just, and it just like is fully. Yes, the flesh has reformed with lots of very numerous scars on his arm, and his arm is broken though.
Ow.
But he's happy about it. He's like, I got to fight something. Punchy, punchy. And he's like, yeah, that was great.
We're going to die when we fight next.
The announcer kind of shouts out, he's like, now for the next contenders.
Woo.
Oh god. Now I'm gonna die.
Okay, wait. One more minute.
Psycho Mantis.
To train you as a thief.
But I want to be a bard. Can you at least give me the option of multi-class?
Bards are the best, fight me.
Oh my god. That's great. Oh my god. Can't just shut up. Okay. So I'm gonna die.
Enjoy, it wasn't actually that hard.
It says the one that has 21 health.
I mean, I didn't even get hurt. Oh yeah, Bryson, do the clerics like heal us and like fill up my...
We haven't gone back inside yet. But so he calls out the next contenders.
Let's leave. Okay, let's go. Come on.
So you're just kind of like dragging Enoch back into the
Yeah,
doctor.
it's just like waving, just like, yeah, we did that, yeah. And I'm just like grabbing his arm, pulling, just like, come on,
Come on, man. You're like, come on, man.
Well, I guess
So
I'm
the
gonna die.
doctor's kind of laying back down on the table. They examine him. They're like, his arm's broken. Oh shit. The cleric is like, ah. The doctors are like applying ointment, and like the alchemist just throwing potions on him.
I'm just like there, like just like blinking, just like.
It's like a big game of Operation.
I'm just like there saying, just like, are you gonna fix him, or are you just gonna like mess around with him?
They're applying ointment, and it's kind of like making his skin kind of turn a different color, like making his skin kind of darken. And then the cleric is shouting out spells. It kind of radiates. Then the alchemist is kind of pouring water, not even water, like a blue liquid on top of his arm. They're all just like going to town. And then the doctor kind of sits him up, and the alchemist hands him a bright green potion. And the tiefling, Enoch, drinks the potion, and then he flexes his arm. He says, good as new. These guys are crazy good at their job.
Okay, I believe you.
Yes. The greatest. So they call out the next contenders, and Bird just said BRB. So we gotta wait for Bird to get back.
Can they heal me while they're doing that? My turn. Where's my? I wish I had my slots back. That's
So you just kind of like are standing there like, well, where's my treatment? And they're like, they motion you over reluctantly.
I'm just like, yeah.
And you lay down on the table, and they pat you down. They're like, "You're not injured."
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation, like my magic, my magic.
The alchemist is just like, "Oh my god!" He tosses you a small vial.
I'm gonna be like, "Thank you," just like smile at him, just like, "Thank you," and just like, oh.
Oh! You just slurp down the little potion. Your spell slots are restored.
Yay!
And Enoch kind of walks over. He's like, "Can I have my ring back now? Considering you didn't use it at all."
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Give it back.
He puts it back on. He's like, "Yes."
I forgot about this. Oh yeah, here you go.
He kind of clenches his fist, and the ring glows for a second. And then he motions to the alchemist. He's like, "Hey, can I have a vial of that too?" He's like, "But we just fixed you up." I mean, could I drink another one? And he's like, "Oh, fine." He tossed him another vial.
Pull out my journal, just write it down. Thank you and sorry, we seem a little bit needy. We just snake.
And the alchemist's like, "Whatever." And once Berg gets back, we can continue. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Not gonna lie, it's pretty eventful session. The final boss I have set up is literally gonna be the greatest fight you've ever had in D&D.
It's a Tarask.
Why did Dan just say, "Can I play D&D 2 someday?"
Because he wants to play with us too someday.
I mean, he can if he wants. I mean, he has to actually like contribute.
He's sitting in my you can talk to him. Daniel, you can talk to him.
Yeah, you can join as long as you like contribute. Unlike last time where you just kind of like were passive.
I know. Also, we're not making Gesh 587.
No, we're not.
No
I can literally prep you a character, which is honestly you would fucking love.
Just be like a ranger or something.
No, I got a sorcerer, spellcaster for him. Special feat and all. He'll love it.
Do you like spellcasting, or do you want to be like something like a bard?
No, not right now. Like next session, if you want, that's fine by me. I can introduce you next session.
So like in a week.
Well, I mean, I guess probably. Considering that no one's ever available.
It's like once a week. We should just do it every Monday.
No, that's horrible.
Okay, every Monday and Friday.
Yes, that works for me. All right. But the sorcerer, well, I mean, I can't. Bird's not here. But the sorcerer, I was talking to Kat about this earlier at school. Had the idea for like a prismatic dragon, like a rainbow dragon, but it's not a rainbow dragon. It's
because rainbow is stupid.
Its scales are kind of like bismuth, so they kind of reflect all colors at different angles.
Because rainbow is stupid.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like gay. It's gonna be like a reflective kind of when you see like those weird sunglasses that are like look like metal tint and they reflect
holographic.
Yes, that holographic. But it's basically it's a dragonborn that can change the element of any elemental damage he does. So if he were to use a firebolt, he can change it to like ice, or change it to lightning, change it to thunder, force, radiant, necrotic.
You just gotta remember to do it.
Yeah. You can even call the spells by different names. You just be like, Frostbolt! That'd be pretty lit. I put all the spells I put on this character are all spells that can be changed because they don't do bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage. Those are the only ones you can't change.
Well, it's kind of hard to do spells with that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So, like, if you magic missile does force damage, So you could change the force damage to, let's say, necrotic damage.
You can change the force damage to fire damage and make Scorching Ray useless.
Basically. Well, I mean, it'd basically just be it wouldn't be useless because Scorching Ray does more damage.
You make Scorching Ray useless.
But you can change Scorching Ray into force damage and make it a magic missile. And Chromatic Orb, which is funny considering that it can change element. But the
I want to cast
Orb,
Frost. I want to cast
Chromatic Orb can't change to necrotic or radiant damage. But with the ability you have, you can change to any type of damage. So I have Shock and Grasp on there. Shock and Grasp, necrotic damage. Boom. Shock and Grasp, change to fire damage. Burning Grasp. Change to cold damage. Freezing Touch. Change it to radiant damage.
Wait. Not Cody. Bryson, there's already a thing called Chill Touch. Why did you do that?
Yeah, I know, but like, it's not a touch range spell. It's a beam that like slows them down, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a beam that keeps them from regenerating health. Scorching Ice. That'd be pretty lit. If something did multiple damages, then you can make, like Magic Missile, you could change each bolt into different types of damage, like lightning, fire, and ice.
Anyways, yeah, Bird's back, I'm pretty sure.
Anyway, done theorizing. So,
Go,
I had to take out trash and everything.
Bird, what?
I had to take out trash.
All right, you good?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
It's down there.
Go.
It has Thunder Wave open. Is this the player's hand? Yes.
Cat, you good?
So the announcer calls out the next contender,
Yeah. What loop?
and the tiefling, Enoch, Egg, whatever you want to call him,
Are you
he
sure? Dragon.
he stops Grail before he goes out and he says, "Here, take this."
A ranger with a pseudo dragon companion, or like a druid with a pseudo dragon. Wants me to go. Diego wants to be a pseudo dragon.
Stop. So before you guys go out, Bird, the tiefling Egg stops Grail and says, "Here, take this," and hands him his ring. He says, "You're probably going to need this." And then the announcer calls you out a second time. You ready to go, Bird?
Why not?
You signed up for this. But
I'm gonna die! Yay! might as well be positive about it.
might as well be positive.
And destruction comes for everybody. One will eventually die.
So the announcer says, "Here comes a special little treat." And you see a whole bunch of like workers wheeling out a whole bunch of statues.
Good luck.
Are these weeping angels?
No. It's not Doctor Who, okay? So he wheels out a whole bunch of gargoyle statues. And
Good
just
luck.
sets them randomly about the arena. And then he wheels one out and puts it right in the middle.
Oh, okay.
And as you enter the arena, the one in the middle kind of opens its eyes, and its eyes are kind of blood red. And it kind of stands up. And all you hear is just like the pounding of stone against the dirt.
Girl, you need to get some sleep. Your eyes are red.
It just kind of looks at you both. And then it like dashes behind one of the other gargoyle statues, and then you lose sight of it.
What was it?
A gargoyle.
Gargoyle. God damn it. This is a relatively small gargoyle, and it's kind of hiding right now. So what do you want to do right now?
I don't know. Here, little gargoyle, come here. Come here. I won't hurt you.
Liar.
Shut up.
So you hear kind of a one big pound on the ground behind you, and the gargoyle kind of slashes and misses Grail completely, slashes and almost hits one of the other gargoyle statues, and then just kind of like runs off and scurries off into the distance behind another gargoyle.
Want to be my super dragon?
What the fuck? Okay. Okay. How many gargoyles are there?
Just one. But he's hiding.
Is there a mommy gargoyle coming to like? It's just like a baby gargoyle, and once I like mess with the baby, it's gonna be like a mama. It's like, oh god.
No. But the gargoyle comes back out, and he goes to punch, and he misses completely again. And then just kind of scurries off. And then you can roll perception check to find it, by the way.
What else?
Oh my god.
That's nice. Okay.
Grail got a nat 20 on perception check.
Wait, do
Grail has like a hunter's mark on him.
Grail sees all, knows all.
Am I supposed to roll for perception as well?
You can if you want to find it. But I mean, I think Grail just did your job.
Oh, thank you, Grail. Hey, Grail,
So
by the way,
Grail-
can I call you Rail? Because that'd just be so much easier for me. I'm gonna call you Rail from now on. There's no objections, right? Yep, okay. 3, 2, 1, yep.
Grail
New name is
unholsters
Rail.
and fires at a statue, and it just kind of explodes the statue he shot at, and the gargoyle is directly behind it. And then Grail fires one more shot, and he misses.
Oh, shit.
Useless. He fires another shot, and misses, as the gargoyle sprints off behind another statue.
How high is this gargoyle's AC?
50. Gets a nat 20 on the fucking perception check, then gets a soft 20, and then gets an 8. So basically, went 20, then 14, then 8. That's weird.
Guess it's time to take out my daggers. Actually, I don't think daggers would really do much against a freaking gargoyle.
So Grail's kind of like huffing and puffing. He's like, I can't keep doing that forever.
Rail, you look a little winded there, bud. You all right?
Yeah, he kind of looks at you and he speaks in brain.
Oh god.
And he kind of says, yeah, Rail,
Rail, you need to work out more. What's wrong?
And he kind of points at the gun. And he's like, this thing, no bueno.
No bueno. Oh, okay. I somewhat okay, yeah, all right. How much damage does my hammer do?
No good.
It does damage. I don't know what you want me to say. The gargoyle
Okay.
doesn't have any,
So
like,
I'm assuming my huge ass hammer is going to do more damage than my fucking dagger would. So
hey, calm down. I'm just saying
how dare
it
you?
does normal damage. What do you want me to say? The gargoyle isn't like immune. It has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. So from non-magical attacks that aren't adamantite. So basically, immunities to physical attack. Or not immunities, resistances. I am sorry for saying immunities. Resistances. So,
Go be its friend.
go be its friend.
Like walk up to it and be like, "Hey, what's the matter, buddy? Why are you hiding?"
So, the Grail has a great idea. He rolls a persuasion check to try and lure the gargoyle out. He has failed the persuasion check.
All right, you know what? I'll make a persuasion check.
What did you get?
Wait, tell me that. Did Grail fail the persuasion check? I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention.
Grail failed the persuasion check.
How the hell? He has a plus 10.
Let's just say 5.
That's so
All right, I got a 23.
Total? Or
Yeah, total.
so you kind of try and coax it out, and you see its head kind of poke out from one of the gargoyles. Grail immediately flips his gun out and just fires on it.
Girl, you fucking idiot, man. Come on.
He hits.
Damn it.
Hits it right square in the forehead. The gargoyle screeches and runs away. It is hurt really bad. You see a trail of blood.
Well, I guess we're going to skip along the blood trail.
Follow the red trail. That sounded very bad.
Not a yellow brick road anymore. It's a red brick road now.
Wonderful.
Follow the bloody trail.
Yes. Follow the monthly trail.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Well, might as well grab my hammer and smush the little burger.
Smush the little booger.
He doesn't want to be my friend.
Time
Yeah.
to die. So
Yes, to
Grail is just kind of like limping behind you. He's like,
Rail, you know what? Just stay here. Yeah, I'll be fine. You look a little winded. Just stay here, man.
so you follow the trail of blood, and you find this gargoyle kind of like cowering next to another gargoyle, bleeding from its temple because it was shot right in the head. And it's just kind of laying there, like almost crying, just rocking back and forth on the ground.
No mercy.
Kill it.
Kill it!
No. I want to act like I'm going to help him with persuasion. And then when he gets close enough, I'm going to smush him.
So deception.
Yeah, basically.
Roll a deception check.
17 plus 5. 22. Right?
The gargoyle falls for it, and he starts to reach out for your hand as you kind of have this hammer over your shoulder. You kind of just like flick your shoulder up, and the hammer just starts to swing, and you just drop it on the gargoyle's head. As it goes to reach, it just kind of it's just like a massive slam on the ground. All you hear is a splat. As kind of like red and a mixture of red and dirt just kind of forms on the ground. And the announcer comes out and says, "Now, wasn't that an exciting match?" The crowd is just kind of like silent.
Just the hell. What did you expect this to? There's blood everywhere.
That was horrible.
That was
Brutal. Brutality.
poor gargoyle.
So the crowd is kind of like,
Wait, I need to stare from the gargoyle.
So the announcer's like, he's talking and then he kind of like gets cut off. He's like, "Huh? What was that?" And he's like talking to somebody else in the background. And then he comes back and says, "We have a special request from our reigning champion. He says that he would like to fight all 4 of the contestants."
I barely made it through that one, man. Like, I was going on a whim. The freaking gargoyle wouldn't even fight back.
That was horrible.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
And now I have to fight a person that'll actually fight back.
That'll actually fight back. The funniest part about this is you have no clue what to expect because this is gonna be fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's great.
This is just gonna be funny. This isn't even gonna be like horrible or anything. It's just gonna be funny.
Yep, dying is so funny. By the way,
It's gonna be hilarious.
in this next fight, can we like actually like establish like initiative order, because I think we're gonna need it.
Honestly, you really won't.
Probably not.
That's the funniest part.
Wait,
So
does he have like 2 health?
no, but
Does he have like a 20 AC and 2 health?
no, but he might as well have, because this is a joke character I found online. It is literally the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
So, the announcer calls out all the contestants. He says, "Now, would our contestants please come out and fight our champion?"
I thought the slots were filling up. There's like 4 of us in the champion. That's it. That's just stupid.
Well, most of the people dropped out immediately as they heard they were fighting monsters and not people, because they're pussies.
Okay.
Right when they saw Manticore, they ran for the hills. We've had to reschedule this twice, not even gonna lie. Just don't even ask, okay? Just don't talk about it. It's embarrassing, okay? We're always shamed for having new ideas. The announcer just kind of like cracks up in tears, and he's just like, and then he's just like,
It's okay.
you hear it cut off.
What a realistic
Not
person.
even gonna lie, you hear like a, "Why do we always get shamed for having new ideas?" And then it just like cuts off.
Just like it goes to like a sound just like, "Or sorry, we're having technical difficulties."
Yeah, and then just like a woman's voice comes on. "Please continue the fight." And then she shuts off. It's just so. All 4 of you are going out on the field, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the alchemist kind of runs out and he's like, "Hey!" And he chucks like a vial over to Grail. And he catches it and just drinks it. He's like, "Oh my god. Oh."
You good there, buddy?
Yes, Grail is better than okay. He basically just got like 3 days worth of rest in a bottle.
Damn.
We call that 5-hour energy.
Oh my god.
He just drank 5-hour energy, cured his exhaustion. Boom. So
Maybe next time he shouldn't freaking shoot the gun, especially when he's gonna miss.
So from in the shadows of the gate where the monsters were coming from, you hear footsteps. And from the darkness emerges a halfling. A single halfling with 1 dagger.
Oh god. Okay. Well, time to smush this one too.
Get too cocky.
I don't like that laugh, Bryson.
Thank you.
It means something's gonna happen. Cat, you better go first, just in case something bad happens.
You better go first.
Bird, you realize I'm your only healer, right?
No, you're not. Is it Egg a healer too?
I have no clue, to be honest.
See, he healed me back wherever we
yeah.
went. I don't know.
He has heals. He has heals. Healers.
Yeah. There you go. Cat.
Well, I have more heals. I can do an action heal and then bonus action heal. I have more heals.
Well,
Yeah.
Rail, you're going first. Can I throw Rail like forward? Just go.
Go. It's your time to shine.
No!
Yeah! Please don't do this to me.
Too bad you have angered me.
I actually swear to God, if you throw him, I will kill you first.
Oh, throw him.
Hold on.
Just picks him up.
Person's like, hold on, wait.
I
have to think about this.
I have to read.
By the way, yes, I do ship Grail and Palm. It's just that I roleplay.
But it's
That's great.
hard to roleplay. It just
No, I have to roleplay into it.
oh god. It's gonna be weird.
I know.
Okay, this is weird.
Just character dates.
This is weird, dude. I don't like that. I
The
don't like
thing
the
is, I
sound
can't
of
roleplay a date
Like
because I've never been on one.
that. Yeah. So
Which is hilarious because I'm like a blonde, blue-eyed cherub.
So this halfling is just kind of standing there, and he looks around. And he's like, "So which one of you is going to attack first?"
I'll raise my hand. I'll be like, sure.
Raise my hand, she says, confidently.
No, just like that. Just like looks around, just like, all right, sure, raise hand.
So he waves and he's like, "So."
Vicious mockery. Just, I suddenly don't feel like it.
You suddenly don't feel what?
I suddenly don't feel like it. Vicious mockery.
You don't want a vicious mockery?
Vicious mockery.
You are vicious mockery, then.
Vicious mockery.
Yes, she's going to vicious mockery.
All right, hold on. I'm done.
You are. You're right.
I didn't prepare enough before.
Well,
And so,
improvise.
saving throw, by the way.
So, isn't that a wisdom save?
I literally just said that.
Oh, twice?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was paying attention. 14.
My
and
abraca,
10.
my abraca fu just grew to level 14, guys.
What?
14 and 10.
All right, so one succeeds and one fails. So, gonna roll damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack, and he takes 3 damage because I sucked.
Oof. He kind of looks at you, he's like, "Huh, that was pretty good." And he kind of he looks at the tiefling and says, "Are you next?"
Oh, shit.
Just everyone just like we don't know what the
One that just like it just turned into turn-based combat.
everyone uses vicious mockery.
So he just kind of he throws a chromatic orb, but instead of actually throwing the chromatic orb, it explodes in his face. Not one.
He's standing beside him. Don't tell me I'm standing beside him,
No, I mean
aren't I?
you were, but it exploded in his face. It didn't hurt you.
Okay, small explosion. Good. I'm gonna kill him afterwards. Anyways.
So he winks at the tiefling. He's like, "That's what I thought." And then he looks over at Bird and he says, What do you have up your sleeve?
Wait. Did you just make another person with a 30 charisma?
No, I did not.
No, wait. Can I see this wink and wink back at him?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know what that's gonna do. Now he's kind of irritated.
The rogue is a flirt.
That is my job. Wait,
That was my job.
it is.
Hard.
Does he have any like weapons?
He has one dagger.
Can I take the dagger?
Yes, you can. It is non-magical.
Oh, yes.
You
Thanos.
swipe the dagger from his hands.
Just Thanos grab it.
Thanos grab it? What?
You know how like it disappears and then it just reappears in my hand.
Yeah, but I don't know how Thanos.
You made that joke last time. As I recall, when I wanted the hammer.
Okay,
Just go.
I guess.
Blem?
Yeah?
Wait, so is this still my turn or no? What if is he like angered by this or anything? That's my biggest question.
He's like, kind of like, well, that was cool.
It should be.
Yeah, should be. So he kind of points and says, I'll take that as an attack. Attack on my character.
Oh, okay.
That is a personal attack.
Wait. Can we please take a note? The DM is attacking the DM.
Oh my god, there was a meme for that. You showed me the meme. There was when you have to voice a whole bunch of NPCs, the DM talking to himself. And Grail he pulls out his gun. Confidently pulls out his gun. As the halfling casts a spell that you don't quite recognize because it's beyond your level.
Wait,
Let me just
like a level 20 NPC with like 2 health and like an AC of like 4.
not quite, but you're really close.
Oh no. Level 15.
No, but closer.
Level 10.
Very close. Anyway, so the Grail pulls out his gun and goes to shoot. Well, it misses.
Wow. Oh.
He shoots and the bullet just kind of flies past the halfling's head. It's like the wind from the bullet kind of moves his hair. The halfling has not even flinched.
Real? You're fucking useless.
So the halfling casts fog cloud. He has obscured the area around him with fog.
Abraca, fuck you!
Right. And then you can no longer see him. He fades into the mist. So,
You know what? I'm just gonna sit on the ground until he comes out. Because fuck him. I'm not gonna go in after him. That's number 1 rule.
He's probably like a level 20 rogue.
but he casts spells.
Just like slowly just look at everyone else, be like, you gonna go? I'm gonna go. Bye. You coming with? Bye.
Oh shit. I'm so stupid.
Yes, you are.
Doing noobs.
Cat, can I ask a favor? Can you send me that wild magic thing?
Wait a second.
Hey,
Why is Toradora here?
You're telling me we were fighting a wild mage and that was probably an accident?
I don't even know what you're saying. Just send me the sheet.
1 minute.
Who sent this GIF from Toradora? Who's just sent that?
Sent what?
Never mind. So did you send it to me? Hello?
Yeah. Let me know if you
what
need
do we
me.
do
Please? I need it.
now?
Bryson, is he a wild mage?
I can't read it.
Zoom in!
It didn't help. I'll just Google it, goddammit.
Yeah, I don't see why you didn't do that in the first place.
Abraca, fuck
Sorry.
you.
No.
You know, like Thomas the Train.
Get the fuck out of here.
So, what are you guys doing now?
Sitting
That
on
he
the
has
ground because
disappeared.
I ain't gonna go in there. I will be the last resort.
Hey, I'm going in too.
I said I'm sitting on the ground.
Oh, okay, sorry, I'm deaf.
No, unless I can hide in said fog.
I mean, you can.
Just creep around the fog. Yeah.
So, as you're creeping around this fog, the halfling, you feel a presence behind you.
Wait. Are you talking to me or Bird? Because I was the one who
Bird, talking to Bird. He kind of runs up and
I
tries.
took that as a joke, but okay.
He
Yeah,
tries
it
to fucking grasp you.
Bryson, she's not going in.
What?
Bryson, she said she wasn't going in.
Fuck you.
I said that as a joke, man.
So who's doing what now?
Well, we were already continue because you already started it. So go ahead.
So
So he's behind me now, and I'm doing one of those. Oh shit! I shouldn't have come in here.
So the halfling, you hear a voice from the fog say, "No one has defeated me in 2 years."
Hey, sir, did you come here to fucking rape me? Because I would not appreciate that. Please get your fucking hands off of me.
He just stops talking. He's just like, "What the fuck?"
I do not appreciate this
He
at
just
all.
shouts out of the fog, "I will not be accused of such heinous acts."
Well, it sure feels like it with your fucking hands on my shoulders. Okay.
I'm nowhere near you. I don't know what you're saying.
Can I find him based on his voice?
Perception.
Let's see here.
Hey, you do know that this was my plot the entire time. I was just going to start yelling so that Cat would be able to find me, right?
Nope. Anyway.
Hey, Bryson.
What?
That's a proud 17.
You failed to find him.
The hell?
Fucking kidding me? You can't. you serious, man?
Bryson,
Cat,
yes,
I'm disappointed.
his DCs are usually 15 and up.
Damn it. Bryson?
Yeah, sorry. Fuck you guys.
Well, can she try to find me? Cat, try to find me. I'll start screaming. Rape! Cat, find me. Quickly.
It's not happening. I'm totally lost. I got 2 plus 5.
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
So
Rail,
all you hear,
help me!
so you hear kind of like a beam. You hear magic missiles going off in the distance.
Oh, goodness. She's dead. All right. Moving on.
And
Can I
you
lay
hear
on the ground?
you hear a body kind of slap against the dirt.
What the fuck?
Magic missile on himself.
Is that my body?
No, it's not you.
Okay. I'm okay with this.
And then you hear 2 gunshots.
Damn it, Rail.
You hear the halfling scream out.
I think I found out what's happening. Wait a second. He probably can't see the mist.
Hold on, what the fuck?
He's Magic Man. He probably can't see the mist.
What? Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Something's happening. I have to get my nose in it.
It's fine.
Hey. Come here.
Why did you fucking piss off? I'm gonna fucking hit you. Knock your shit off.
Hey.
Thank you. Anyway, I'm back, guys.
Took you long enough.
I was literally gone for like 10 seconds.
Too long.
Whatever. So you hear gunshots, 2 gunshots, and then you hear both the Kenku and the halfling scream out, and then you hear footsteps running toward you.
Who?
You don't know who.
Wait, so who? Me or Cat?
Both of you. You're both within range of each other.
Well, that's nice to know.
You're both in the same direction that the person is running. So the person is running in a direction, and you two happen to be within that direction that he is running. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do?
Run.
Scream.
Scream
Yeah.
and run. Run and
Let
scream.
out.
Opposite direction. So if they're coming towards me, I want to either move towards the right or left.
One of you, I mean, like, I think Catherine could use a couple of her brain cells. If she rubbed them together, I'm sure she could find a solution to this fog.
I know. I'm waiting for someone to actually come near me so I can actually cast it.
Well, Kat, you had your chance to find me and you didn't. So you want me to try and find you?
So the footsteps get closer to you, Bird.
Oh, shit. Can I call out, see who it is? Who the fuck is running towards me?
You don't really get a reply.
Oh, shit. So,
Okay.
Kat, start screaming out so I can find you. So, what role is it?
And with that, Cat, you hear Grail in your mind. He says, "Where are you?"
I don't know.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so
Thunder.
wait, ask him if he's running.
Screw it. Thunder wave.
Thunder waving?
Yeah, just 2 thunder waves to make sure the fog is clear.
Bop it. Boom, boom. Oh, you
Don't do it
consumed
in my general direction, please.
Wait,
the thunder wave.
wait, Bryson. Thunder wave. Just bop it. Twist it.
Twist it.
Stab it.
Does a 12 and a 9 pass?
No.
Tell me the damage.
Did I just attack Grail or Bird?
Tell me the damage.
I did double too. Sorry? Let's see here. That's a 15, that's a 9, so that's 24.
I fucking hate.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm going to kill someone.
Oh my god, you gotta be shitting me.
I told
Cat,
you not to do it in my general
You
direction.
derailed my entire campaign.
Did I just kill Grail? Like instant death kill him?
No. But as the fog clears, you hear a tiny little pat on the ground, and you see the halfling unconscious. Both your thunder waves hit him because he was sneaking up to attack you.
I'm gonna just like lean down and like touch
He
him.
had 27 health because he's a level 6 character. You hit him with a vicious mockery for 3 damage, and then you hit him for 24 and knocked him out.
I'm just like, so he's not dying. He's perfectly fine. No death saves.
The 0 health, exactly.
So no.
Because
Wait, do I see this?
27 damage.
So no death saves.
I mean, not really. No, I'm just gonna say he's unconscious.
All right.
Can I go take a finger?
Congratulations, Kat. You just single-handedly defeated the champion because no one else even attacked him. No one else even hit him.
Well, have you guys realized that my character is a lazy piece of shit?
Just everyone,
Yeah,
just like the fog clears and just like everyone's just like, did she?
I want a finger. Can I take a dagger and take one of his fingers?
He's unconscious. No.
Oh my god, dude, he's still alive.
Take a
But
finger.
as you look around, Egg has been knocked unconscious by the halfling.
Damn it, Egg.
I'm gonna. Is he making death saves? Can I make like a medicine check to know if he's making death saves?
No, he seems to be okay, but he is at 0 health.
What the fuck? What the hell was that?
All right.
I'm literally a retard.
You made.
Okay. This character. Yeah, I'll explain it later. But so the halfling is unconscious. You have defeated him. That is your battle cry as you look around the audience, you make that noise and they all begin to cheer.
I'm just like, woo! I did it.
It's just a frog just like looking about the audience. And the audience just keeps cheering.
You know what? I don't even care because I got a dagger from it, so I'm fine.
Oh my god. It's just a normal dagger.
So, I'm ranking up the daggers, man.
So
That way I can use it to kill Palm. I mean,
Where's
use it to help everyone.
I was popping my legs.
kind of comes out and says, well,
Eventually.
the announcer comes out and says, well, this is a surprise. Never thought the champion would be defeated so quickly. I've seen that go on for days in this arena, but that was one of the quickest matches I've ever seen.
He was a fucking rapist.
He was a
So how much EXP do I get?
I'm going to say everybody gets 500.
Whoa, I'm level
What did I
30.
get from that other one? From the gargoyle that I apparently annihilated.
I'm going to say 200 as well.
So you get 700. So you should
Yeah.
probably be close to level 3.
I don't know how much it is to level up, so.
For level 2, it's 300. For level 3, it's 900, and for level 4, it's a number.
How much is it for level 3?
Level 3 is at 900 EX.
What the fuck? What was that?
You become level 2 at 300 EXP and level 3 at 900 EXP. And I think level 4 is at 2700.
So wouldn't I level up because I have 700 XP?
Yeah. If you started from 0, you should be level 2. If you started from 200, you should be level 3.
Clean it up.
So how much EXP do you have, Bird?
Sorry. Load down. I just like
Had
I
700,
have found
and then I just now leveled up.
Wait, tell me how much EXP you have.
700.
All right, then yeah, you should be
So would
literally.
it subtract 300 from my XP, or do I just keep leveling up?
No, you just continue the gain EXP.
Ah.
It's a continuous motion because later and later levels, when you get up to like level 20 and everything, let me real quick look at my chart. Level 20 is at 355,000. So
That sounds like a lot. Alright, I need to. Are we wrapping this up soon?
Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up like real soon.
yeah.
So
Okay.
the champions, yay! Well, I think we'll wrap it up there. I'll just continue it next time.
Alright. Well,
Make
I
sure
gotta
to
get.
play next time. But oh my god, you can end the stream. But
No, because we
this
need to name it.
Huh?
We need to name it.
okay, you name it. The character I made, a 6th level character, level 4 wizard, level 2 sorcerer, level 4 wizard, divination wizard, halfling. So I'm going to name off all the feats. Can reroll natural ones from the halfling features. Wizard features, divination. You get the foretelling dice, the 2 dice that you get to replace rolls with. At level 4 for wizard, I got a lucky feat, so he gets 3 times per day, can re-roll d20s. And then sorcerer, wild magic, so he can get advantage on saving throws, ability checks, and attack rolls, which I did not use.
Hello.
He failed 2 saving throws when he could have re-rolled 3 times and got advantage on 1. But I'm retarded.
He's right there.
This feature list is too long for me to manage. I screwed it up so bad.
Hello.
I guess I didn't feel like it was a life or death situation because I wasn't playing the character, I was DMing. I guess that was a little too much. But I mean, I guess it was a pretty fun interaction, I guess.
Hello. My name's Palm. I'm a normal Kenku. At least I was normal until I died.
Oh god. It's terrifying.
And then I came back with special powers. And now I've just defeated the champion. And I'm pretty sure my friends tried to kill him.
I don't know. He was trying to rape me the entire time, so I didn't enjoy this.
Or I'll call the police.
Someone call the police. This man's a rapist.
Okay, so let's just. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna name the title of this just Palm is overpowered.
Just Palm OP, honestly. That was insane. 20 more damage, 1 attack. Well, because it would have been 12. if I would have succeeded on both. That's insane. Yeah, that double spell is insane, especially since you can cast it with healing and damage spells. Imagine being like a third level spell, like Fireball, or a second level spell, like
I'm pretty sure I'm getting second level spell slots now. So
oh god,
at second level twice. That's like 3d8 per Thunderwave.
What kind of stuff you get at third level for Bard? Heat metal, which is dumb as fuck.
I'm pretty sure I get my Bard College.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, just Palm leaves for like 2 months, comes back with college education.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Dude,
get
there's no good attack spells for the Bard. You should multi-class into Sorcerer.
I get expertise.
Yeah, but you have no attack spells. You have double spell, but you can't have any attack spells.
I can get more attack spells.
Guys, we wrapping it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Well, I didn't know because the like button was still up, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Title name is gonna be Palm is OP as all hell problems.
And I'm just lazy.
Do we want to like rebalance Palm so like most of her constitution is now like +1, her dexterity is +2. Because right now it's like 2, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Do we?
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, guys. Take care of my puppy that just peed on my floor, and then go to bed.
Oh my.
Good night. Bye.